giving you so much mobility as a non-mobility duelist. As an ISO, you can hop up onto the zip line, so you can jump on towards 410, take a fight towards the back of your side while Vera's just swinging in through a smoke. Or you can just jump out on towards pipes, challenge maze, and then peek out towards backside with someone holding a high-low with you. Just so many options completely uniquely baked into the map itself. So I'm really liking this pick here. And we'll see how this is going to go, because as far as I know, this is probably the first ISO ever in VCT.
Oh yeah, this patch, right? This patch has been crazy. To say ISO is strong it's an underestimation. He's oppressively strong. And if you're a good player, you have a good player behind that trigger, my gosh, it's you're gonna see wonders being made here. But of course, this is high level Val. This is 5v5 Val. Let's see how teams cope with an ISO being on the field in the first place. Now, I did want to mention, these guys are going for the usual pick of having a Sova and Icebox. Sova is so good for Icebox because of the amount of angles that you have, especially on that A site, that a sonar can cover, right? A well-placed sonar will annihilate a lot of those angles, make a lot of the space safer for your teams to take. On the side of NEXGA, they're running the double innie. They have a Gecko and they have a KO.
Yeah, it's the more modern Renaissance Icebox era, you know, that we've made it through the post-plant and now we're into the planted denial meta. So agents like KO is going to be really good. So instead of having that Sage wall down to protect you for the plant, why not just Thanos snap all the utility away entirely, you know? And that little bro hop into site with a spike, here, put it down safely so you don't have to say goodbye to your Sage whenever you're looking to plant that spike onto B. As ESG, they're looking to start off onto words. This B side here. ISO wall already being used to scale up towards yellow here. Very proactive and fast play, but it's gonna be a side where both Impecunity and Applix are playing. A lot of opportunity to deny the plants here.
There's the first fight. Juicy takes out Applix already. Good for the Sheriff with the shield. They've been so fast to actually break it. There's a second kill going down upwards onto the top. NEXGA, they're actually holding this somehow. Juicy. Oh, good flick. Shield is up. Now he has to go aggressive. But it's from underneath him. And it's splashed to shut it down onto Styron. So NEXGA, they actually do take pistol, but it's a close affair. It's a very close affair.
No one will harm our little hero.
With DSG's team comp, I think their B options are going to be severely limited there, because they won't have the KO, they won't have a Sage, they won't have a Gecko to guarantee themselves any form of a safe plan. So yeah, I think this revision, albeit on an eco round, to look at your playbook and pull out something for the A side, I think this might be it here. As the shield is going to get Juicy a kill there. Double tap. Bringing it back, Aduka. Getting a pick up to Vera as well. Shuffling that Guardian back towards the site. Don't want any of the DSG players getting their grubby little paws on the Guardian, of course.
You're gonna have to see how they take this site. Flick downwards is good. Takes down Siren. That was the spike, but wall is up, so they can secure it safely in the meantime. Grumble finds a shot to Applix that had to be on screen. There's another player coming around the corner. It's Wayne. Double kill with the classic. I don't know how he found the first one. The second one is good for it. Security left with the Bulldog. Oh, but the swing. Oh, it's actually there, but denied. So now, given the chance, and Juicy's low HP as well. He's not careful. He's not careful. Yeah, he's going to run into the fight just like that. Grumble, sharp on the Sheriff, and it's going to be a thrifty for DSG. Double Guardian saved as well, so not too shabby.
Thrifty things here for DSG. Bringing it back with nothing but 6 shooters across the board. Now it's going to be NEXGA. Looks to me like they're going to try something proactive here towards the A side, since it's going to be the favorite side for DSG. We'll see how they choose to respond to this.
Early pusher.
It's going to go out towards Belt. That's going to be the shield already broken, actually. When getting the first kill with Vera, picking up the second on towards Aduka. Vera getting a second as well. A side now completely open. Unfortunately, the plan falling completely flat on its face there.
Yeah, it's a hard plan to do in terms of trying to take that space away from them early on that push. You really have to be hitting your shots, but if you get overwhelmed by so much utility from so many different angles, and like I said before, Icebox, that A site is so many different angles you have to watch out for. Okay, wait, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Wait, he's dead. Wait, please. He's showing a little bit of competitive spirit. I'll lock that under competitive spirit. We'll see if Impecunity takes those after shots.
Yeah, it's giving us a show to watch at home, you know?
Yeah, with a bit more. Let's see if Impecunity can answer back with more shots of his own. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But
it's for the narrative.
Yeah, it's for the narrative. Of course. We write good stories here in Valorant. So, Juicy has the ultimate up already. We're going to see how this goes. This is the first time we're ever going to see this, too.
Do you know the name of the ultimate? Because if not, I'm just going to call it domain expansion.
You can call it domain expansion, but...
Tank guy! Wait, who did he take?
Oh, he took Splash. He took Splash. Splash was hiding up top on the rafters and he got him for it. Done. DSG, they take the site. To answer your question, the kill contract is there. That's the name. Kill contract. So, should be a safe post plant here. All the util trying to delay. Good shot into Aplex that should about to shut it out. Impecunity 1v4 situation. And they're pretty much triple holding you here. Going onto the flank as well. Two of them. Only a matter of time. There's the first. Second's not there.
I saw the vision. You know what? I got to pull out the Joyki Tenkai on broadcast. I'm happy there.
Okay, yeah, you know, that's fine. That's fine.
I've been waiting so long for that. Oh my god, ISO's finally picked. Oh, I'm so happy to see it here. And Juicy is showing us the full power of this buffed ISO as well. That power shift towards this double tap. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, so it's a little bit overtuned. It is a little bit overtuned, but
a little.
It's quite a bit overtuned, but you know, that's completely fine for now. We're seeing something else other than the default Raze Jet. A little bit of fresh air.
Oh, up top, fight not gonna be there. Double tap shield is there to save him from certain death, and Vera doubles up even. A little bit worried for Vera earlier on the entry due to him catching his friendly undercut. And yeah, there's the shield. I mean, what could you do? It lives up to the name. You're gonna have to go for the double tap. It's so hard. And the amount of momentum you can gain with the ISO of the shield on a player like Juicy, sometimes it's a little bit too free.
Yeah, it's a little crazy, honestly. Just... Man... I don't know, because, okay, what it really is reminiscent of is a certain character named after an infamous pirate on another tactical shooter game, where initially they had the shield and they have something that's similar to ISO, where they are posted up on towards ankles, and that's to take first contact, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. Juicy pops that shield. He's gonna be untradeable when that thing is online, man. Interesting early use of the Hunter's Fury there. Maybe he found someone on the sonar, but they managed to separate just in time. So they're gonna lack a little bit of post-plant lethalness here. Yeah, that's exactly what I mentioned about that composition. Now that you got yourselves on towards the B side, how do you get that spike down? Is going to be your next question, and they're going to go for the re-hit here. But KO ultimate comes through. That's going to be dropping out the Viper wall. Leaving the sidelines completely open for any sort of utility, any sort of peaks to come through when they hear the spike being tapped here. NEXGA have a real chance. Yoiki Tenkai! As Aduka is brought into the infinity as it gets taken down there. Such an impactful play from Juicy. Oh, and
Impurity just swings into the shield. Oh, and his teammate just goes down and Styron cleans it up. DSG. This doesn't even feel like momentum. This feels like a walk in the park so far.
Okay,
which is crazy.
A couple of questions, right? One, how much would you contribute to the ISO pick here? Because Juicy is 11-4, and I didn't even realize he had his ultimate that round.
Yeah, he farmed up the orb, he got the entries and everything. I'm not too sure if he planted Spike last time to get it, but it just could be him getting the kills and farming up the orbs. If that's the case...
let me correct myself. He's 11-1. He has an 11 KDA now.
Oh, yeah.
6 rounds, like halfway through the first half.
4 assists. The 4 assists, you know, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just someone shooting the shield and canonically it breaks into shards and it just taps him back for like 1 HP and that's his assist. It's his own assist. And what can you do? It's such a force to be reckoned with, the ISO pick in this current patch.
It is, but
we thought some of the neon changes were crazy, but then the ISO came out on those patch notes, and yeah, you're seeing why everyone just fears this ISO in ranked, right?
Do you remember when they called ISO meta last week? I think one of the reasons we're on Icebox right now is because Raze is such a strong sunset map, and now that Raze has been really called into question as an option for a duelist option on Sunset, and you can't really play Neon comfortably there.
Oh
Gerardo, what the hell? Getting 2 big kills to open up the round here. Blade Storm is going to come out, and the side execute is going to come through.
It's just double entry. It's just double entries, man. It's either Vera or Juicy coming into one angle, taking out 2, taking out 1. It doesn't even matter.
They're just both extremely sharp. And look at Juicy. He is just fragging out the storm right now. Is this ISO diff?
Yeah, might as well be.
Do you think so?
It might as well be. I mean, okay.
He's 13-1, you know?
Look, I understand the reason why Splash hasn't picked up the ISO and the fact that maybe, you know, it's not what his team wants. It's not how they have protocols around it. Maybe he's not comfortable on it either. But with the way things are shaping up, having the kind of player that Juicy is, a flexible type duelist, this is the strength of it. And
yeah,
even in the scenario that Juicy wasn't on this ISO, it just would have been Vera.
Take flight.
But again, we have to acknowledge how these two teams play, right? NEXGA traditionally one of these very protocol-heavy teams, but Juicy,
they're running away.
One of the Mavericks here, pulling out these new picks on the block. He's got the freshest J's and
Trigger Discipline. Wait, Trigger Discipline might be so good. There's the first. Aduka finds the second as well. Top fight is 1 as well. But the shield, it's too much. So Juicy, he's left in the 1v1. Impurity, he got a little bit BM'd earlier by DSG. Let's see if he can try and make it back. Here's the shot come out. Might have heard the zip. Oh, Juicy. He's repositioned. He's repositioned so well. But if he doesn't see some timing, it's gonna be bad. So Impurity, he picks up the round. But man, that's just barely. That's just good timing on him. Good trigger discipline coming out from Aduka.
The shield is nuts, by the way. Aduka would have just single-handedly.
He would have won that. If that was Juicy's jet, he probably would have won that. He had all the time. He had all the time.
And that kill contract, the domain expansion, is going to be online once again.
Okay.
I'm gonna start marking down the amount of times to say domain expansion in my notes.
Domain expansion!
That's 4.
It's you and me.
Go on.
I'm not gonna call it out this
Go
time.
on. No, say it again. Tomaine expansion. He takes out
Juicy
Mojo.
gets the first kill on towards Mojo to open up the A side here as lockdown's gonna come through from Wayne. Forcing NEXGA here to try to make an answer, holding high low towards the back of the bomb site, but Anika somehow manages to find two. His ultimate is now online. Short flash goes out there.
Good flash, but he's detained. Oh, he's down.
The rest of his team trying to bring this back here.
Spike planted. Last player
Impurity left in that. Never mind. Before I could even say it, Siren just swings him like a madman. God, TSG. This is a full-blown shutout, dude. If I'm Alex, I'm the coach here. I'm smiling, nodding to the boys, quietly leaving the PC and, you know, making a cup of tea downstairs. They've got it.
0 end.
Bro, he's 18-3. We're not even in double-digit rounds yet.
Oh man, this is so rough for NEXGA. It's such an oppressive force. I don't know. Surely they thought this would have come, but what can you do? Apple like spammed out the wall.
Through the smoke, man.
Shambles. Good flash, but no answer for it. Ooh, good shot up at the top. Wait, hang on. Okay, NEXGA. They might have found it a little bit into their... Every time I say it, they prove me wrong. Why do I bother, man?
You can't make it.
Why do I bother saying NEXGA swings it around? DSG have it on full lock. It's 8-2.
Oh boy. Do you think he's gonna hit? Okay, where do you? How many kills do you think Juicy's gonna get by the time we go into pistol round?
If NEXGA cannot make this competitive, we might just see him take the lead with like maybe 20-ish, 25, 26 kills. But if they somehow find a few rounds back, Juicy might actually hit the 30 here.
I'm gonna call 23. There's no way he gets 30.
No, he gets 30 if NEXGA finds rounds.
Okay, true.
Good Hunter's Fury, actually. A lot of damage done. Mojo takes out Juicy with the op, so finally the main threat is shut down. But here's the second one. It's Vera. No transfer up top just yet, so NEXGA are holding this. Fair trades for them.
They're holding on adamantly towards the backside here. Meanwhile, DSG slowly progressing up on towards main. Styron, he's going to get challenged here. Double peek is going to come out as Grumble swings out, but Applix trades it back. Impecunity gets his as well as Styron. He left on his lonesome. He has a bit of time here. He has the time to rotate towards the B site. And see if NEXGA will respond to this, choosing not to be too hasty here. This spike should go out with very little resistance.
The shot confirmed that he was there, as if the plant didn't already. Oh, he goes up. The timing. He finds the first. Now has to find that second one. He has the dart for this as well. Oh, Styron. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you lead the team, with example. Good on him. 9-2 now. Oh, this is a full wash. This is a full wash. Even with Juicy down, you have so many more components of DSG to try and break through.
Yeah, and I've talked about how these two different teams are such stark contrast to each other. On the hand of DSG, you have these Mavericks, these chronic line steppers, not afraid to go for these more unconventional picks here. Well, NEXGA. Splash, able to get the first kill on towards Fair, showing the strength of their team play and their protocols here. DSG. Their individual mechanical play is prevailing, but as I say that, Anuka with a single round.
Styron on the answer. There's one more player here, back yellow. Good flash. Here comes the Thresh as well. It's going to go around, but gets shut down so far. Styron, Shock Dart goes out to try and take a little bit of early damage, try and favor Juicy, try and take this fight as well, but 2v4 scenario now, we've seen DSG do some crazy things. It's not far for them to try at all. Last round even. Audica takes out Juicy, so now just Iron left. 1v4 scenario. He's being surrounded. Second kill is there. He has to find the third. Styron, he's already on 4. This would have to be the ace clutch for it. He goes for it. It's Styron. Dear Lord Styron. Yeah, he led by example before. He's leading the full charge now.
Okay.
Dude. ESG, what are you made of?
So well played from Siren to find all those isolated fights for himself there patiently. Taking each duel. I do need to point this out though. Ever since we started talking about how many kills Juicy would get when he hit 18, he stopped getting any kills. But
He heard you.
he didn't hear me. I think NEXGA might have found an answer to this ISO. I'm not too sure as to what the read from them is just yet. There's a couple of options, right? One, like you wait to catch him out on a swing, because there's no flashes. The only thing that you can swing with on this team is that it's the dart to some extent, I suppose. Like when you swing out towards yellow, you send the dart towards the back. Swing out when you think they're breaking that dart. But besides that, there's not too many options to set him up for a fight here.
Oh, there's the shield. There's Juicy down as well. So NEXGA, they take the lead in terms of fights here. Ooh, good flash dodge. Was that the flash dodge? That was so fast. Grumble, double kill. Find more good body shot. Second tag is there, but this is still very doable for Vera. He has to just find body shots. He might be able to do this. Vera's still on 62 HP, so he might be able to escape that one tap on the body with the Sheriff. But it is Vera. Oh, and he might have found the timing. There's the first. Second's not there, though. It's very close. Impecurity picks it up. So far, it's just been Impecurity winning these clutches, man.
Yeah, he is holding the line for his team right now. Oh. But if you're on the side of NEXGA, you're not out of the woods just yet. Still a 7-round lead. One mistake is all it takes for the entire house of cards to topple tonight.
Placing alarm bot.
ESG, what a strong showing they've showed us so far, huh?
Yeah, it's just they have it. They have their protocols figured out. NEXGA are answering to their best at the moment, but again, it seems like the SG have had a little bit more prep time with this ISO cooking in the background, while these other teams have had to fight a little bit more and study other teams.
Yeah.
That kind of thing, it factors so heavily.
It does, and it might be about the team identities as well, right? Like I've talked about how these two different teams like to play. This time around, oh, Splash just gets 3 to open up the round. Impecurity gets 1 as Splash just cleans it out for the 4K.
He's an eco-fragger. He's a little bit happy about that.
Click, click, click. That was just grid shot across the board, baby. That is what we like to see here. Now, for the 10. Rifles for the side of this guy's little chance to bring this back to a threatening territory for NEXGA. Again, for those of you who are watching at home, this is series point. DSG took the first map on Lotus, on NEXGA's pick no less, and now they're showing us a master class of a play on Icebox. Slowly crawling up towards the A side is going to be NEXGA. They've already made their way past the main, but this lurk now. They have to rotate back both Impecurity and Applix. Viper Wall is going to be available, not showing their hand just yet. Look at this lot. One noise, one single bit of sound, and This is going to be an absolute cacophony coming.
And there it is. There it is. There's the execute as well. Everything goes out. There's the shield up top. Juicy. He refreshes it. He gets the third as well. What? There's just no way. He's so powerful on top of that position. But Impecunity, he's been the guy to clutch it out before multiple times in this exact series. So now left in the 1v2. Very doable still. He just has to find out where the players are. There's the first. Oh, he might have figured out where the second is. But Wayne, he's holding low. And he finds the kill as well. And he's already dead, Wayne. You did this before, man. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
Man. It's gonna feel bad. It's gonna feel bad as a NEXGA fan right now.
Dude, I can't imagine the team. They're probably gonna just sit and simmer after this. If they don't win this, they're just gonna sit.
Yeah.
No conversation is gonna happen for a
Mama
solid
table.
amount of time. Oh yeah, the mama table quiet, bro. No food either. Everyone's just on drinks and they're just like
just Milo Ice. Maybe they don't even get the ice, bro. It's just warm.
No, don't curse them that way. That's so sad. That's so sad. Don't curse the mama vibes like that, bro. Give them something. Oh,
yeah, this
boy.
time around, A side is going to be open for DSG. Main core again. Mojo, Adika, and Splash trying to make something happen on towards the A side. DSG now sensing something afoot. Look at this. Splash is already on the 410 and they haven't made a single bit of noise, but now the execute is going to come through? Question mark. Spike is going to get planted here. It's going to be a damn scrappy fight. For both sides, Grumble opens it up with a kill on Adika.
Thresh in response to try and take back a little bit of space. It hops around. Oh, it finds Grumble as well. But they can't grab that Thresh anymore. It's one-time use for a little bit of info. But speaking of info, here's Vera with the backstab. Oh, it's long range. He dashes up. Oh, he doesn't find Impecunity. That was a very nice try. A good play even. But now it's left back into the full retake onto the site. No flank achieved at all. Only damage, so we're gonna have to see. There's the first kill. It's sharp from Wayne, but swing comes out from the top. Oh, it's getting defused. No, it got defused. What? He held it long enough for the defuse to go through.
Match point.
Oh, DSG. Oh, DSG, you're just...
Man,
whose name do I call out? DSG? Because I'm just so impressed at what's happening? Or NEXGA? Because I'm just very sad to see what's happening.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's like DSG took their Omega 6 today because, oh my god, the mental clarity that they have in these team fights for these split-second decisions are just nuts.
Get out of my way.
Holy.
Deploying drone.
Juicy has kill contract. He could just end this right here.
It's just when you drop it, right? I feel like he's gonna say this.
It's just when and who. And the timing. Spam coming through.
Point for NEXGA 4 and 12. They're looking to get through into tubes there. He's gonna come across Rumble as Farah finds one on the Impecunity already. He's trying to scale up through the B side. I think Applix got taken there by that kill contract.
Applix got taken, yep. And there it is. Juicy wins the fight. Of course he does. No doubt about it.
How do you stand up against the king here as Mojo and Aduka finds one?
They give them that.
Get something back to this round here.
Yeah, they give them a little bit of space there. Oh, the knife didn't tag Vera. He timed it just properly so he can hold this. Rumble finds the swing and Vera shuts it down. DSG, no cloak, no dagger, no disguise, full force. And it's oppressive. It's amazing.
And NEXGA toast. That's all I got.
NEXGA toasted. Oh boy, NEXGA, that is... the next generation of aces not really acing at the moment.
Yeah, but I really want to talk about how DSG have really found their footing ever since that second match, haven't they? Despite all the mishaps, that has happened along the way here. The real DSG is the one that goes to 13-4 on Icebox with the ISO. The first ones being able to show that ISO pick on stage.
We're gonna see more of it too, right? We're gonna see more of this ISO pick as the groups go on. We still have another 2 weeks of this after this week, so it's gonna be a bit crazy to see how the meta just shifts into the ISO picks, into the neon picks, and why they got all their post plans.
Okay, I'm not saying this is an ISO diff, but this is okay. We joked about Alex, but I think this is honestly Alex diff. Or whatever the coaching team cooked up, because they made the call to switch on toward that ISO very early on, and we did see the impact on the hands of Juicy. It just looked like he was playing Kovacs there for a second.
Oh my god, it's just... I mean, he is basically playing Kovacs or Aim Labs, whichever your pick is, in the middle of this. Gets the first kill, flicks up to the shield, gets his shield, goes for the second. It's just a training task to him, man. 22 frags, he's up there. You were close. You said 23, right?
Yeah, 23.
On off, not bad. And NEXGA, they're just gone. They're just... That's not a competitive NEXGA. That is not a competitive NEXGA whatsoever.
It's just unfortunate there. And then shout out to Toast. He's watching this. Eat your heart out. Your team is forming right now, if I can say so myself. Look at this. Just everybody's scoreline across the board. Just they play with each other so well. It's really nice to see this roster finally. 353
ACS 3.0 KDA on those 20. Yeah, 3.0. It's just that lead, man. And yeah, Juicy. What have we been shouting this entire tournament?
Juicy my goat! Juicy my goat! Juicy my goat! Juicy my goat! Juicy my goat!
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know, if DSG continue with this tear, especially with how the metas have shifted and they're very fast to adapt to teams maybe studying it, there's a very high chance they get through and they lock in that Ascension spot as well. But they have a lot more work. They have a lot more work in some of these other teams. Because that's a little bit of the downfall, right? In that sense, is just now that you've shown that